vernier caliper and micrometer screw gauge um, measurements experiments. Okay, like I said, we'll be having um, we've had we'll be supposed to we will be having three videos. Okay, the first video is on the vernier caliper, which I did. So check the video, about 34-minute video. Then the second one is on the micrometer screw gauge. And of course, the last one is going to be the experiment proper, where we are going to use it to fill some table of values and then answer some questions. Of course, this is the manual that we are using. All right. This manual is used by almost all the university. Okay, all the university in Nigeria. Okay, so and even though it's not this very cover, the contents remain the same. Generally, using vena caliper is not about university. Okay, it's up now. All right, so very sorry. The last this thing I did, maybe I think a call came, so the thing was interrupted. I think I have my Wi-Fi, I don't know why the thing is not connecting. I'll check that because if I'm using my phone to do the connection, I'm having issue. Okay, so welcome once again to the Young Modular Solution, the practical series on our measurements using vernier caliper and micrometer screw. Okay, so we have about three videos in this series. The first one is on the measurements using vernier caliper, and then the second one is the one you are watching now, measurement using micrometer screw gauge. And of course, the last one is going to be on the practical proper, all right, for those in the University of Port Harcourt and those who are using this very manual. Let me go back. I always show you the manual, do the, the experiment itself is what we are considering. Let me go to my cam scanner and then to open up that very section for you. But using how to use vernier caliper is normal thing that anybody should. So I'm very sorry for that break in transmission. Okay, quickly, like I said, this is the part 2 of the video on our measurements using vernier caliper and the micrometer screw gauge. So I'll quickly move on to the 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 videos I'm using. Is a reaction video on YouTube, stock videos, and then other ones that I also have. Okay, so this will help us to follow up the video properly, to help us follow the explanation properly. Okay, because I want us to see the practical, like the measurements and the equipment itself, instead of just a normal talk and the rest of them. And like I say, with this video, it will help you to follow up on the solution materials which I have. Okay, so for those of you that are using the manual for that very session, so I want you to look at the video. Especially those in Uniport here, the video will be of help to you. Okay, so we'll be looking at lens stock video on how to read micrometer screw gauge. So that's supposed to be the caption, how to read micrometer screw gauge. Okay, let's see. So if you have not watched that of vernier caliper, make sure you go back and watch that of vernier caliper.
Thimble, sleeve,
Okay,
frame.
so let me take it to the beginning, from the beginning. Okay.
Hello and welcome back to LearnStock videos. This video talks about how to read a micrometer screw gauge. But before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on our captivating science content.
All right, please do the same thing. Hit the subscribe button in my channel here. And if you still want to know more about lens stock video, please go to lens stock video. Of course, the name is the lens stock video. Go and hit the subscription button too, and watch most of his video that he has there. Then turn on the notification bell. You see what I'm doing here? I just press the bell here, and it comes up and it's asking me all notifications. So if you check that one that is on black, I just did all certification. And if you check I've subscribed, that's why it's showing here on subscribe. So I've subscribed. So do the same thing for the Young Modular Solution video. All right, thank you, and let's continue.
Let's dive right in. A micrometer screw gauge is an instrument used to measure length. It measures the length of objects with very short lengths. The micrometer screw gauge consists of a ratchet, thimble, sleeve, frame, spindle, and anvil. The main scale is found on the sleeve and the circular scale is found on the thimble. The object to be measured is gripped between the anvil and the spindle using a ratchet. How do you read a micrometer screw gauge? For instance, what is the reading of this micrometer screw gauge?
Okay, pay attention.
Before reading a micrometer screw gauge,
Okay.
first identify the main scale and the circular scale.
The main scale, which
The
is
main
the sleeve
scale
scale.
is found on the sleeve and the circular scale
On
is
the
found
thimble.
on the thimble.
Yeah.
Then read the main scale by observing the mark on the sleeve before the thimble.
Just before
In
the
this
thimble.
case, the main scale reading is 4 millimeters.
Yeah, 4 millimeter.
Read the circular scale by observing the mark in line with the
That
horizontal
coincide with the
line of
horizontal
the
line
main
on the main
scale.
scale.
In this case, the circular scale is 26, a
yes.
mark in line with the horizontal line
And let's see
of the
the
main
factor
scale.
multiplication now.
This value.
Now don't forget, I said earlier that the just like the vernier caliper, the vernier scale is a fractional scale. We are going to be multiplying by that factor, okay, 0.01, or as the case may be, cm, 0.1 millimeter. So we have the same case here. The thimble or the circular scale is the fractional scale. So whatever thing we've got, which is 4 on the main scale, you are going to write it out, and then whatever thing you get on the vernier, the circular scale, you multiply it by a particular factor, which we are going to see here. And like I said earlier, if you have gone through the video of the other one, you notice that I said something concerning the units. And if you check in the main scale here, they put it in millimeter. All right, the answer is in millimeter directly written. Why in the vernier scale, the vernier caliper, they write in centimeter before converting to what, millimeter. Okay, so now when you are putting your values on a table of value, for main scale, sorry, for vernier caliper, you have to convert, multiply by 10. But for that of micrometer scale, you don't need to convert. Why? Because you were asked to put your answer in millimeter. So whatever you measure in micrometer screw gauge, you are going to record it directly. Why? Whatever you record, you measure on your vernier caliper, you have to multiply by 10 first before you add up. But make sure that the thing is in centimeter before you do the multiplication. If not, otherwise, if it's in millimeter, then you are going to record in millimeter directly. I mean on the vernier caliper instruments.
Is then multiplied by 0.01.
So you can see it's the same factor too, 0.01. The truth is that taking measurement on vernier caliper on micrometer screw gauge is much easier and faster than vernier caliper. Yes, because number one, getting the coinciding scale or line is usually very easy on micrometer screw gauge than vernier caliper. I think this also gives one of the reasons why vernier caliper is much better. Okay, I think before the end of the video, I'm going to go to my AI chart, because that's what I use, okay, in study. If you also want to learn about AI, I also have a video there, and you can also learn about that. DM me, I'll teach you more about AI to use to solve your problem, assignment, social media posts, create websites, and of course graphic design, the rest of them. So yes, it is very important that you understand that using vernier caliper, sorry, micrometer screw gauge is much easier than vernier caliper. I think that is the reason why it's more accurate in terms of measurements.
The circular scale reading is 0.26 millimeters. Finally, add the main scale and the circular scale. Therefore, the final main scale reading plus the circular scale reading.
Of course.
The main scale reading is 4 millimeters and the circular scale reading is 0.26 millimeters. Adding 4 and 0.26 gives 0.26 millimeters. So the reading of this micrometer screw gauge is 4.26 millimeters.
All right. Another example again.
Let's consider another example. What is the reading of this micrometer screw gauge?
Let's see.
The main scale reading is 7.5 millimeters.
7.5.
And the circular scale reading is 6
7.5.
multiplied by 0.01, which gives 0.06 millimeters. The final reading is the main scale reading plus the circular scale reading. The main scale reading is 7.5 millimeters and the circular scale reading is 0.06 millimeters.
Okay.
Adding 7.5 and
This is a live video also.
0.06 gives 7.56 millimeters.
So what you see here is a live
So the
video
reading
icon
of this
of
micrometer
my
screw
video.
gauge is
I'm live now.
7.56 millimeters. To
Okay.
recap, a micrometer screw gauge measures the length of objects with very short lengths.
Okay.
The object to be measured is gripped between
So you
the
can check
anvil and the
different
spindle
videos here
using the ratchet.
also.
To read the micrometer screw gauge, read the main scale, then the circular scale. The final reading is the main scale reading plus the circular scale reading.
Okay.
Thank you for watching the video.
All right.
If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you never miss our scientific adventures. Until next time, stay curious.
Okay. Let's see another video here from
Screw gauge is an instrument used widely for small objects such as
Edunovo's
wire. The
YouTube
word
channel.
screw gauge is used because this device is most commonly used to measure the diameters of the wire,
So you
which
can
in
see
turn are governed by
screw
standard
gauge measure
numbers,
even smaller objects
which
than
are
vernier
called
caliper.
as standard wire gauge. The word micrometer represents the principle on which the device works, which is called the principle of micrometer screw. Principle of micrometer screw. When an accurately cut single-threaded screw is placed inside a closely fitted nut and rotated, in addition to the circular motion, there is also linear motion of the screw along its axis. This distance moved by the screw in one complete rotation of the screw is equal to the distance between its two consecutive threads. This distance is called the pitch and is always constant. In this way,
Okay, so if you want to watch more about the principle how the micrometer screw gauge actually work, the construction and design principle, you can check Edunovo's YouTube channel to check more, and then subscribe also to that very YouTube channel. So I give credit to every person that I'm using reaction on their video. All right, and I also encourage my viewers to also follow their videos to watch more and then to check more videos and other content, interesting content that they have. All right, so these are my senior colleagues. You can see that they have over 1 million 1 million views. This was in 2015. Okay, I'm just coming up. All right, so by God's grace, I'm also trying to ensure that this also goes. So please, when you see the videos to the novels and then learn stock videos. Also, all right. So these are different videos on micrometer screw gauge. Different videos on micrometer screw gauge. So these are different videos on micrometer screw gauge. Let me show you this one practically. The one that is you can see it's being turned and the rest of them.
Hello, good morning, friend. Today we will learn about
Okay, this is just how to get list counts. That's not what I'm after.
By spindle per unit rotation.
So you can see this is how
is known as pitch distance.
how you move the micrometer screw gauge. So that is your sleeve, your main scale. That place touching is the main scale. So you can see it's turning the ratchets. You are closing the object, trying to tie the object. Then that place is turning is the thimble where you have the pin also.
0, 1 mm, 2 mm, 3 mm, 4 mm, 5 mm. Distance between these two marks is 1 mm. But there is one another mark. 0, 0.5, 5, 2, 2.5 means smallest division on main scale is 0.5. So we can write pitch distance is equal to 0.5 millimeter. In some case, the pitch distance may be 1 millimeter also. But in our case, the pitch distance is 0.5, means smallest division is 0.5. So pitch distance is equal to 0.5 millimeter.
Okay, this is just to get a list out. Yeah. You may need it for that thing, but not for this experiment anyway. So, to know. All those factors we normally have to multiply, and then how we normally read it. That's what this part is all about. So there are so many videos on vernier caliper you can watch. And like I said earlier, before you Okay, so this one is the digital type. This is just the digital type. Okay, you can see
46,
this one here.
47, 48,
This
49
is
means
digital
0
type. So
to
this one is very
49
easy
division.
without stress.
49 marks means 50 division. The total number of division on circular scale is equal to 50. So our list count is 0.01 mm.
So that is the reason why we have. So you can see
0.5
that
mm by
the pitch over the this thing on the divisions we have on the circular scale. So 0.5 divided by 50 will give you that 0.01. So that's exactly what we have. So using micrometer screw is usually very direct, very direct without stress. Okay, as a way you are measuring on the fractional scale, which is the circular scale, usually very direct, 0.01 always. But that of vernier caliper sometimes changes, so you have to be able to know what is there, and sometimes it's always written. You see it at the back or on the body of the very instrument. So let's just see a digital instrument, a dial caliper. This one is digital type.
Today I'm going to show you how to read a dial caliper.
Okay.
Now on the blade,
So let me see. Let's see the it's
each inch is broken up into 81.
oh, I thought they'll be able to indicate the device itself.
To take it out to 81, okay, so just like we did on our paper. Okay, and that would be the same markings as what we...
Okay, that's by the way. So we'll just round up here. On your own, you can check the videos. There are many of them. There are many of them here. There are many of them here. Okay, you can check many of them on the YouTube channel to check which one is okay by you. Just trying to do this because I want you to know.
Hi everyone.
How to
Today
use
we're going to be talking about how to read micrometers, and we're going to be covering both inch micrometers and metric micrometers. You find what's on the vernier scale, if I can get it to focus.
So this is video from Swat, the Harrow YouTube channel.
We're paying attention to the numbers on the vernier scale and not to the ones on the thimble.
Okay.
That's one of the common mistakes that people make.
So
and pay attention to it in relation to where 0 is on the thimble.
Okay,
if
so
0 hasn't passed the reading line, then you're not actually to that next mark. So in this case, we really have.
So you can see that this one is much clear, Abby.
Plus 24.
This is much clearer.
374 thousandths, which actually jives with what we see to the 375 mark.
Okay.
And at that point again, find the mark on the vernier scale, which is going to be.
So this one here has double this
and it looks like the 8/10 mark.
This one is metric. This
374 and 8/10.
All right.
I should also point out that there are micrometers.
It's okay. So please share the video. Subscribe if you have not done that, and then let's see. This share it to your departments, classmates. Okay, your departments, your junior, younger ones who need this video. You can check other videos and then see how they do their own also, for better understanding. The more video you watch, the more better it becomes. All right. Even me before I came up like this, I watch videos from other experts, and to also make me good. We are all learning in this very platform, and it is always good that you learn in the way that it will also help you tomorrow. So once again, I want to say a very big thank you. The last part of this video, this measurement series, is going to be on the this thing on the how do I call it, the practical itself, to explain the solution material. So in case you didn't watch this video, make sure before you watch the other video, make sure you watch this video properly, the part 1 and the part 2, which is the vernier caliper, the micrometer, screw gauge. For now, I'll say thank you. Join my YouTube channel, like my YouTube channel, and also join my WhatsApp group. Thank you.